Hello, gals and ghouls. Happy October. October is a wonderful month. Fall is in full swing, the leaves are falling, there's that eerie feeling in the air that tells us Halloween is coming. With that being said, I want to talk to you all about the things that go bump in the night, the things that make the hair on the back of your neck stand up straight, and the things that send a chill down your spine. Join me, Morbid Mildred, a Halloween and monster expert, as we talk about this week's terrifying monster, the ghost. Tales of ghosts have been around for centuries. There are also so many books and movies that focus on ghosts as well. Sure, they are fun in a fictional setting, but what about a real-life ghost encounter? Doesn't seem so fun now. Most times when people think that they've encountered a ghost or think there's a ghost in their house, it can be debunked. There's usually a rational explanation as to what's making that squeaking sound upstairs. But just what if? So what are ghosts exactly? Ghosts are the spirits of the dead that remain in the physical world. They stay here because of one of two reasons. One reason is that the ghosts may feel as though they have unfinished business here. They weren't able to resolve an issue during their lifetime, and they can't move on to the next realm until they feel it has been resolved. The other reason is simply because they just want to say goodbye to loved ones. How do you know that you're facing a ghost rather than just some old pipes making noises? Most times, you won't be able to see a ghost. If you do see the full form of a ghost, then you have seen an apparition. An apparition looks nothing like the classic bedsheet with two holes cut out for eyes. An apparition will look like the physical human that it once was. Other encounters may include a sudden feeling of cold air surrounding you, or strange lights appearing out of seemingly nowhere. Sorry guys, there's something really weird going on around here today. Sometimes you can hear ghosts. You usually hear a ghost before ever coming face to face with one. You may hear a ghost crying, whispering, laughing, or you may even hear its footsteps. Some can also move objects around or open and close doors. A type of ghost called a poltergeist is known for breaking and throwing things. Have you been hearing all these sounds going on?
I think we'll be fine.
Okay. Sorry guys, I know we keep getting interrupted, but there's just something going on here. Anyway, any place where paranormal activity is suspected is considered to be haunted. You'll notice in books, TV shows, and movies that most places classified as haunted are really old buildings or houses. It's believed that ghosts will attach themselves to these places because they were places where the ghosts have experienced sadness, fear, or other negative feelings. So maybe now you're thinking that your house could possibly be haunted. How do you remove ghosts that are so emotionally attached to your house? Well, there are a few ways you can attempt to remove ghosts from your house. You can burn sage, a type of plant, in every room. In Native American culture, burning sage is part of a ritual in which a person or a space is spiritually cleansed. You can also just tell ghosts to beat it. I know how ridiculous that sounds, but it's true. All you need to do is stand in the place where the most activity occurs and say confidently, "You are not welcome here." Don't egg the ghosts on, and definitely don't use an Ouija board to host a seance at your house. This is just an open invitation for ghosts and other spirits to enter your house. You can also sprinkle salt around the entrance of your house or the room where the most activity is occurring. Burning a white candle will release positive energy into the air. Having white roses can be quite handy too. Apparently, these flowers will suck up all the negative energy in the house. When the flowers dry up, you must throw them away immediately. So let's say that before you do any of this, you want to do some investigating to see if there are actually ghosts wandering around your house. There is a lot of technology out there that claims to be useful when it comes to investigating the paranormal. EVPs are sounds found on electronic recordings that are interpreted as spirit voices that have been either unintentionally recorded or intentionally requested and recorded. If you watch ghost hunting shows, this is what the investigators are using to try to get the ghost to communicate with them. There's also an EMF meter which detects electromagnetic fields. This device measures these fields by using a bright LED array that moves from green to red depending on the strength of the fields. The stronger the electromagnetic fields, the higher chance that there is a ghost present, since they need to pull as much energy as possible to manifest. The most important thing to keep in mind when dealing with ghosts, whether you are hunting them or trying to get rid of them, is to keep it respectful. If you egg the ghosts on or insult them, the haunting will get worse. You need to be stern, but never rude. For example, you would never say, "Hey, you dumb ghost, you better get out of my house right now or I'm gonna send my dogs after you." Oh no, what have I done? This is bad. We really need to get out of here now. Before I go, I just want to say thanks so much for spending the Halloween season with me. I hope you enjoyed meeting the famous monsters that make us think twice about being alone in the dark. Happy Halloween, everyone!